Welcome back to my channel, everybody. If you don't know who I am, my name is Lindsay, and I am the review queen. And today we are going to try and review Oatly's Matcha strawberry flavor. And no, they're not sponsoring this video. So this is a oat drink with green matcha tea with a strawberry flavor. And nutrition information is right here. Since it always goes blurry, I will put that in the description box so you guys can read it. Alright. Okay. So let's take it off. Okay. I like the things they put right here. So obviously there's no dairy in this. It's an oat drink. But it's like, hey, vegan, pre-vegan, non-vegan, have no idea what vegan means. Oat drink lover, we made this for you. Yeah, the first time I tried Oatly, I think it was Oatly. Or was it another brand? I got mixed up. I know I tried an ice cream that had, like, oats in it, and I didn't like it, but I don't think it was Oatly that made it. So, but I haven't really came across a product yet from Oatly that I didn't like. Now, keep in mind, I do have at least milk soy protein intolerance, and I know that because I have issues with soy as well as dairy products. But the symptoms are very similar to, like, lactose intolerance. And unless you also have an issue with soy, you don't know if you have that or if you have lactose intolerance and stuff. Unless, of course, you have problems with soy as well. So let's try this. I wonder if I should get a cup so you guys can... Nah, we don't need a cup. So. Okay, I'm curious what this looks like, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'm back with the glass now. I'm just intrigued what this looks like and smells like. I'm curious. Curious like a little cat. That's why they call me Whiskers. Air cookies for those who understand that reference and know where it's from. Okay. Okay, let's see and hope I don't make a mess. Okay, yep, definitely green tea. Green tea is interesting sometimes. When I worked at Starbucks, we worked there during the time where they had like the green tea frappuccino with a blueberry syrup on it, and then a green tea latte. I hated the latte. It tasted like grass, but I loved the frappuccino and stuff. So we'll see. I forgot to smell it before I drank it, but it smells like strawberry at least. Yeah, very good. Now, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to keep the rest of it in here. I mean, green tea is okay. I usually prefer to drink black tea, though. Or, like, herbal tea, like chamomile, lavender, that kind of thing. I do drink, I think it's Lipton. The Lipton green teas, especially mint. That's really good. But I don't normally drink this kind of version of green tea. But, I mean, this is pretty good, actually. If you're a green tea fan and you love strawberry flavored anything, this is really good. And plus, if you have problems with dairy products, oh yeah, definitely for you. I know there's going to be someone in the comments go, it's not for me. I don't like it. I wouldn't touch it for $1 million. It's like, okay, great. You obviously want dairy products and you prefer dairy products, but there's some of us out there that have issues digesting dairy products or are allergic to dairy products. So companies like Oatly make this shit for us, okay? And that's good if you don't want to have it, but sometimes I feel like people get so offensive or defensive Which word am I aiming for? I would say defensive over weird stuff that I don't get why you would get defensive over. It's like, yeah, okay, you may not like something like this, and that's great and all. Most people can handle dairy products, which is good for them. But then people like me, or people who are definitely allergic to milk, and that's fine. This is made for us and stuff. Now, I mean, like this is a little bit advertised. This is non-vegan too. I mean, yeah, I guess if you're trying to be healthy and you're trying to like cut down on dairy products, maybe this is also for you too. It's not that bad. Definitely not bad from a standpoint of someone who likes dairy normally, but is trying to like have alternatives too, just to try to be healthy. Although these days anything is labeled unhealthy for you, so. But I mean, it's up to you what you want to put in your body, basically, at the end of the day, and stuff like that. And me, this is good. Even for someone who doesn't normally, like I said, drink maca that much. You know what I have fun with? And this is like off topic. But you see how matcha is spelled right here, right? Okay, well, there is a goddess from, I think it's Celtic paganism. And she's part of the Morgana, if I remember correctly. This is maca, by the way. It's spelled Macha. And every time I look that up, it gives me maca tea. And it's like, it's spelled this, not maca. So that's my little side rant. So, yeah. Well, y'all, that's today's vid. Short vid today. Would you get this? If you have, what were your thoughts? If you are someone who wouldn't want to get this anyway, what's your favorite dairy product? What's your favorite drink? Do you want me to try it and risk my health for it? I mean, because there's some things I'm willing to try, right? The drinking dairy is not deadly to me. It's just that me and lactose or milk protein do not get along. We're not good friends. But I will occasionally dabble in dairy, like ice cream and frappuccinos and all the other stuff, because it is good. But I prefer lactose-free stuff or stuff that doesn't have dairy in it, because it pisses off my stomach. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. If you do want me to try something, to like review it or whatnot, as long as it's not butt fucking expensive, I will do it. As long as it's not expensive and it's not something that I vehemently dislike. For example, if you want me to try milk in general, milk is one of those things I have an aversion to. Because, believe it or not, it's more than just a issue digesting it. I gag on it. And sometimes I've actually almost thrown up trying to consume it. So it's more than just a intolerance. It's also an aversion too, at least with half of the dairy products. Like, I'm like that with milk. I'm like that with most cheeses. The only cheese I tolerate is cheese on pizza that's melted or doesn't have a strong taste that, if you mix other things with it, I don't notice it, and I like the texture more than the actual taste. Or sour cream, whipped cream in general. Those things I have an aversion to, and I will gag on them if I try them. But anything else, like ice cream, or you want me to try a frappuccino. I noticed Espresso House, for example, has new frappuccinos, and I know those of you in the United States can't have those because, as far as I know, Espresso House is not in the U.S. yet. I don't know if they're ever going to the U.S. But, hell, when I do come back to the States next time, if you want me to try something from Starbucks, let me know. If I come back when Rita's is open and you want me to try a sort of misto, you can do that. Or hell, if you're someone that that is a vegan, or you have issues with dairy and you want me to try a dairy alternative that isn't related to any of the things that I have an aversion to, that, you know, the dairy aversions that I have, that I just listed, don't hesitate to ask me and stuff. So, yeah. And while I made posts on it, on the 6th of June of this year, it's going to mark the 20th year that I moved to Sweden. So I'm going to do a different video around that time where I will answer any questions you guys have about me living in Sweden. I know I covered some of it last year when I did a QA during makeup, but I think this time around, rather than doing makeup, I might be eating Swedish candy, because apparently all of a sudden Swedish candy is the rage. So I'll probably do that. And also, even though it's not like immediate, I do have plans for October this year. Yeah, I know it's 6 months away, but I already have plans. I mean, I have a really ambitious project to cover the most haunted place in each state. And if it goes well this year, I might do countries next year. So yeah, so I have a big project ahead of me that I'm going to do. And no, I'm not going to these places. I don't have the budget for that, but I will talk about them. And I haven't decided if I'm going to do it drunk or not. I shouldn't say drunk. Tipsy. Like I like do a series of terrifying tipsy tales, or if I'm going to do it sober and do something else related to the terrifying tipsy tales and stuff. So, and then I'm going to show a clip that was recent in October that's a little bit eyebrow raising, and then an outtake from last year's terrifying tipsy tales. So I have plans for this channel, guys. All right, y'all, that's today's video. Smash like the video if you like it. If you subscribe, I'll be absolutely delighted, and I'll see you all later. Toodles.